Let us try to solve this question on transformation of graphs. The question goes like this. A part. Describe two transformations which transform the graph y is equal to x square to the graph of y is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 2. Always keep this in mind. Wherever there are such type of translations, the easiest way is to convert this quadratic into a perfect square method. Then it is very easy to figure out the translation. So first of all, let us try to do that. Our original function is y is equal to x square, and we have to show the translations from this to the function. Let us name it y1, which is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 12, which is equal to, take out 3 common, x square minus 4x plus 4, which will be equal to 3 into bracket x minus 2 the whole square. Now see, it is very easy to figure out the translations from this part to this part. We can see that there is a horizontal translation of plus 2. So first is horizontal translation of plus 2. Then there is a vertical stretch of 3. Vertical stretch of 3. So these two are the transformations from y is equal to x square to y is equal to 3x square plus, minus 12x plus 12. So as you can see, if you convert this into a perfect square form, it becomes very easy for us to figure out the translation. So this was my part A. Trying to solve part B now. It says, describe two transformations which transform the graph of y is equal to x square plus 6x minus 1 to the graph y. Now this is a second type of transformations. Our original function is over here, y is equal to x square plus 6x minus 1, and we have to convert this into y is equal to x square. So let us try to bring our original function in a perfect square form. So this will be x square plus 6x. In order to convert it into the perfect square, my last term is supposed to be 9. I'm adding 9, I'll subtract 9 minus 1. So this is x plus 3 the whole square minus 10. This is my y. Now I have to transform this to y2, which is equal to just x square. Now see, I have to remove this 3 from the main function. So I have to subtract 3. So x plus 3 minus 3 the whole square and minus 10 plus 10. If I do these two things, then my y will turn out to be y2, will be equal to y2. So now going from here to here, my two transformations are, first of all, this minus x. So I have a horizontal translation of 3. So horizontal translation 3 comma 0. This was my first thing. Second thing that I have is I added 10 over here. So that was now my vertical translation. So that was 0 comma 10. So these two transformations are there in order to convert the given function to y is equal to x square in part B, as you can see over here. Moving to part C. Now it says, hence describe a sequence of transformations which transform the graph y is equal to x square plus 6x minus 1 to the graph y is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 12. We know both the functions in perfect square form. So first we write that and then we try to figure out what is the translation. So my y is equal to x square plus 6x minus 1 in perfect square form. This is x plus 3 the whole square minus 10. Another is y is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 12. In the perfect square form, this is giving me 3 into bracket x minus 2 the whole square, right? We already calculated over here. 3 into bracket x minus 2 the whole square, and here it was x plus 3 the whole square minus 10. This part we already calculated. Now we have to figure out the translation from this to this. This is what we have to figure out. The translation from, let us name it y3 to y4. Now as you can see, y3 is x plus 3 the whole square minus 10. I want over here minus 2. So what I will do is x plus 3 minus 5 the whole square minus 10. I don't want any plus 10 or minus 10 over here in y4. So what I do is I do plus 10 and then I multiply the graph with 3. Now if we figure out, I did three things over here. First of all is I did minus 5. I added plus 10 and I multiplied with 3. So if we club all three things together in writing our transformations, this is how we can see. Now there is a translation first. We have both the translations. This is my horizontal and this is my vertical. So we club both the translations. Horizontal is 5, vertical is 10. Now we have a stretch over here. So translation 5, 10 and stretch is vertical. And vertical stretch of 3. So this is my transformation from y3 to y4. Last part of this question says sketch the graph of y is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 2. Let us try to write the equation d y is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 12. Now whenever we have to write the graph or plot the inverse graph, it is very important to figure out the asymptotes. Trying to write this graph in a perfect square form, we get y is equal to 3 times x minus 2 the whole square. What we have to plot? Y5 is equal to 1 over 3 times x minus 2 the whole square. Now it is very clear from this format that x should not be equal to 2. If my value of x is equal to 2, then my y5 will be tending to infinity. So this is my asymptote. My graph will never touch x is equal to 2 line. If we try to plot this graph over here, now let's see if we are trying to plot this graph over here. So for example, here this is my x and y axis, and if I try to plot this graph, the only thing I need to be careful is this is x is equal to 1, this is 2, this is 3. I have to do a marcation of x is equal to 2, and my graph, this is normal reciprocal graph, but it will be having asymptote of x is equal to 2. Another thing is because it is square over here, as you can see, so y5 will never have any negative values. All the values of y5 will be greater than 0. So y5 will be greater than 0 and y5 will be such that x will not be equal to 2. These two things I need to keep in mind before we plot a graph. And now if we try to plot a graph over here, you can see that the graph is like this. Something like this the graph will go. Trying to make a little bit decent figure. And like this. So this will be my inverse graph over here. Thank you. I hope you understood the question.